Yeah, it's pretty close, honestly. Like, I feel like Tundra's lineup is easier to pull off.
Arteezy was pressuring a bit as he's going to lose all his mana into Saksa. Does have a couple wand charges, but not too much. It's 33. He doesn't have Gush yet, so I don't think they can really go any further.
No.
But Blood Grenade is used, and now he's taking heavy damage. As we're going to see First Blood, SabeRLight getting Sneyking. What in Gaben's face is that?
If this happened to you on an off-lane Primal Beast, you would straight up just go cut the wave and you'd be fine. But on the mid lane, I'm not sure if he could even do that. Monkey King could
the
keep
6-minute rune's coming up. Invis will be it. Saksa's going to be able to protect it, but 9 going to get pressured now as the onslaught connects, but Abed ends up on the high ground. I don't know if he actually intended that. And Fly attempting to run away, but it looks like 9 will find the kill quite easily with that ridiculous attack range.
9 is popping off. 22 denies. Just got a kill. Like, this guy he's going to be huge. This is what you want from a mid Monkey King, too. As they're actually going on Abed mid.
Yeah, he does have Onslaught. He'll be using the Uproar with the Trample on top. It's not enough to find himself a kill. Will he die, though, as Saksa continues to pursue? 9 jumps on the trees, and they find the kill.
Chris Saksa needs to be careful, too.
He does. Scatterblast was there. And 9, he's going to get the Jingu stacks and get the double kill. This mid lane is over. It never really began for Shopify.
It actually doesn't get better than that, barring like the entire enemy team disconnecting.
Well, I mean, disconnecting and never returning.
Yeah. Yeah.
As Abed pressured again. He's going to go for the pulverize, but it's instantly canceled. One more right click will do it, as he's going to be able to get the onslaught off along with the trample. But 9, it's got full Jingu stacks again. And that's the second death in just a minute as Saksa getting pursued now by Fly. But the Scatterblast is there, attempting to TP out. But is it going to be close? Double kill for 9. And he's going to get a tombstone. Holy man.
This is... He has 5k net worth at 8 minutes. That is insane.
But still, disrupting him from getting any kind of comeback, proving very useful. As Fly is going to be found now.
Pressure.
And I am just going to say he's dead because he's undying.
Yeah.
So 9, 6, and 0 at 9 minutes. And he's going to TP top as 33, getting pressured, has to use his Ravage. And 9 jumps in, and Abed is taken out. It's a double kill across the map. Abed thought he got away from this fucking monkey, but is found in the top lane instead and dies.
Yeah, he's just mirroring him. I mean, this is what you need to do. The way that Abed needs to come back is by getting kills on the side lanes, because he is not going to deal with this Monkey King. Like 9, like what hero on Shopify can kill a Monkey King? There's no Bat Rider. There's no Pugna dealing magical damage, or like a Wind Ranger who can wind run.
Lane, we have a Chrono with the Mortimer's Kisses. SabeRLight's a pretty big kill as well because his high net worth. They find him really easily. And they're going to get the cookie onto Crit. He's only level 4 right now. Double kill for Skeeter now on the Faceless Void. Everything going the way of Tundra, who now have a 3k lead. Yeah, this is quite the performance. And they're going to smoke up. They're not done yet. He doesn't have Wukong's command, but he's got that Diffusal. Going for the Echo Saber next. And they really want Arteezy. Boundless Strike, opener. Mortimer's Kisses to fall. He's going to get inhibited. Does have the Stone Gaze going off, but the Mortimers are ripping him a new one. Pops the wand, stays alive a little bit longer. He's burning to the ground, and the Blast Off just hits him. So down goes Arteezy as Saksa with a beautiful cookie. They're going to find 1 kill inside of Shopify, but it's going to cost them 3 members as another double kill for 9. 11, 0, and 2 at 12 minutes. Yeah, Abed's having a pretty rough game. He is same net worth as Saksa, who is a support. In case you forgot,
yeah,
9.
That is a support.
Finding Abed again. Over. Oh my god, did he cancel it again? He's gonna be able to trample away. They do get the techies as the chase is now on to 9 from SabeRLight as the Helm of the Dom and Vlad's in tow. But we can see Skeeter jumping in, gets the Chrono onto 2. That means 1 easy kill onto Crit. Do they have enough to lock down SabeRLight in his Lycanthrope form? The bash is there. Time Walk needs another bash, but the Boundless Strike will do just fine. 12th kill for 9. I mean, there's only so many fires you can put out from Shopify's side. As 9's going to show himself. He's going to back up for the time being.
Abed has 1900 gold as SabeRLight. Does not have ult.
He's gonna get the cookie up onto SabeRLight, but Monkey King's getting really low. 9 gets off a big balance strike. Wukong's command to follow. He's pretty much involved with these physical attacks, taking a lot of damage though. Stone Gaze goes off. Finally, they kill off 9. But it costs them 3 members and maybe more. Skiter with the cookie. Nice dodge from Arteezy. Meteor Hammer's gonna miss as well. Scatterblast does slow him to a crawl though, so they will find the Medusa as well. It's a 4-for-1, which I'm actually interested if that was worth it maybe for Shopify based on how big of a streak that was. Let's see what the recap shows.
So Crit got almost a full blink dagger, got 1600 gold for that kill on 9. And Tundra, they know that this is up. I mean, this is like one of the only plays that Shopify could make to get back into the game, and they know that they just missed that smoke up there anyway because they've been missing for so long. And Skiter was there, so yeah, they know.
They sure do. SabeRLight pops the ult. 33 just going in very deep. Doesn't have Ravage for another 10 seconds. Stone Gaze already used. Abed, he also goes in deep at 9. Gets a balance strike on several heroes with the Wukong's command to follow inside the Chronosphere. Fly is dead. Mortimer's Kisses looked like it was canceled, but the Harpoon back into the fray. Ravage to follow. Arteezy is dead as well. Crit steal. That's not English, Jenkins, but he steals a spell called Chronosphere, which won't really save him in the end. Double kill for Skiter. They force a buyback out of Fly. Abed wasn't really a part of that fight. Does have Blink.
He saw the Boundless strike.
And too late.
Yeah, he's not going to try. Yeah, that is the right move.
Like 26 minutes was like the normal time for a team that was ahead.
Yeah, that's a Gaming Gladiator special. Everybody started copying them, which is basically ignore Tormentors unless you're taking the enemy Tormentor, because you have to give up too much of the map to go get them, pretty much.
Well, Pulverized finally channeled fully by Abed. Gonna get the kill on the Saksa as a result. Sneyking getting pretty low as well, but here comes the Monkey King. Boundless strike on the 4 heroes. 33 does not have Ravage quite yet. 9 getting really low as the Stone Gaze pop by Arteezy. A couple more right clicks will do it. Pavis applied though. Looks like he might live as a result, so 9 able to get away. That's a 2-for-1 to start for Shopify at the moment. As 33 completely surrounded, but the Wukong command finally comes in, but instantly killed with that Aegis, which means his ult is canceled. So 9 gonna go back in, gets the Jingu stacks up. Skiter comes in with his jump as well. As the gush comes through from the low ground, already an Aghanim Scepter apparently, is Fly's gonna drop to the deck. Arteezy completely out of mana, and the Chronosphere is there. Back online, double kill for both 9 and Skiter, and that'll clean up this fight for Tundra.
You know, they had an Aegis carrier, and throwing their support first, it was a bit of an opportunity for Shopify, but even then, the gold lead is so huge that it doesn't really matter. The Chronosphere was on cooldown, by the way, until the very end there.
Came back. As Abed, he does get his Wisdom Rune, but at this stage, when you're behind this much, it's going to cost you your life. And you can see Tundra likely trying to get this tier 2 into Shopify's Tormentor.
I think it's a good shard though. Even just the move speed on your carry in the late game is pretty insane to help them like chase into team fights. And the fact that it disarms you when you hit means that a lot of the time your carry will force the enemy carry to have to like BKB, as Abed will be going down again.
Yep, that's been a thing. Quite farmed.
That's a lot. That's a lot of kills, in my opinion.
And Skiter and the rest of Tundra looking to finish this game as the Boundless Strike finds Fly, who dies a couple attacks later. Now the high ground siege has come. 33 finally starting to waddle his big fat ass over. Try and help out in this push.
SabeRLight's going to use his ult mid.
Yeah, he gets Hurricane back. Pavis upon Sneyking. No slow applied onto SabeRLight because of that ult, but the Ravage comes through. Peki still dies, though. SabeRLight gets caught in the Meteor Hammer. The Mortimer gets the fall. Looks to be the death of him. So SabeRLight lives, but ends up being a 1-for-1. As this was happening, of course, Skiter and 9 just picking a full set of racks in the bot lane. Yeah, very important to dispel the Fade Bolt minus attack damage debuff.
Yep.
And Howl, I guess.
Can Howl be dispelled?
Probably not.
Yes, it can, apparently.
Okay, Harpoon back in. Fly is dead. Crit able to save himself with the self-telekinesis. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon because he gets killed by 9 shortly after. Double kill for him. And the rest of Shopify, you can see Arteezy does get off Stone Gaze as the Wukong's command comes out, but the Chrono keeps him in place. And that is where they're likely going to call a GG. 9's soldier just beating him to a pulp. Another Meteor Hammer onto 4 buildings. The perfect AoE. And onto the Mega Creeps they go. They're going to buy back on Arteezy. Does not have his ult, of course, so looks like Shopify want to try to do one more battle. As Arteezy, he's all alone. Actually dodges the Balance Strike pretty nicely with the Manta, but the Ravage comes through shortly after, out of mana, and now out of HP. And Arteezy doesn't even say GG, he just disconnects. Not happy. I can't blame him. This was a complete shellacking. My goodness. Off the back of 9's Monkey King.
Yeah, they did not get to play Dota on Shopify. That was the 9 show.
So Arteezy will be playing the Bloodseeker with Fly on his Brain Dead Undying. Of course, that's not a slight to Fly. He's a very nice, good-looking human being.
Very fit, handsome.
It's just Undying is not. We'll be against 33's the Tidehunter again. As Impale comes out from Saksa, trying to kill off this Tombstone. Will be able to get it, so some gold in his pocket, but it might cost him his life. Bloodright is there, but the right click will be more than enough. As 33 now getting pretty low. The first blood for Arteezy is going to heal on these creeps now.
Taking the rune away from 9, but distracting them so that Abed could get level 6 and then TP back to base. Otherwise, he's walking, and Tinker is a very slow hero.
Sneyking in the top lane will die to the blast off. Got really low. A nice finishing job from Crit. So Shopify doing quite well in these lanes in terms of getting the kills. As I say that, of course, 33 having a free game though. That's the scary part. But this time they're not losing the other lane so bad that they can't try to deal with him, right? So we'll see how much Shopify want to try to bring to this lane eventually. As Crit will actually take out Skiter. Huge kill on the top lane. And Skiter time walk to the other side. SabeRLight knows he doesn't have the time walk now, but the Malith is just running out. So not able to find any kind of black hole opening. There's Arteezy getting chased. Oh, but the Adaptive Strike actually cancels the TP. Impale to follow. He spots out all these stacks as well, which I assume is 33's job to take. This time around, though, Shopify in much better position than the previous one. That is for sure.
Yeah, pretty disastrous couple minutes there from Tundra. Honestly, all of those cooldowns being used is the biggest thing. As we see cooldown get used top.
Yeah, he does have dive on Sneyking. Not going to use it though. Likely would have died anyway. As 9 Trump coming in to try to get some revenge, but Abed is here to try to delay this a bit. They will find the kill on the Enigma, but it'll be a trade onto Skeeter's Faceless Void. 9. He's completely surrounded, trying to get his attribute shift off, but it's just not nearly enough. The laser again. Abed double kill, likely a tier 1 tower to follow. Spirit Vessel, obviously another good item against the likes of Morphling, but we'll be going for the Dispel, or the Manta with the Dispel.
Oh, they see him here.
Yeah, gets off the Hex onto SabeRLight, Impale to follow, and with the finger and 9's Adaptive Strike with the help of Phylactery, Saksa will get his second finger charge now. And
they're still hunting up here. Crit is in the area.
He is.
He is just standing completely still.
There they run into him now. Instant Hex. That should be a freebie for Tundra, who now have a 3k lead. So starting to build a little bit of momentum despite being down in kills. SabeRLight not too afraid of this current situation. Gonna take some damage over time. Fly's gonna actually place his tombstone, but in the instant egg, he already has the shard as well. Chronosphere is gonna protect the egg. Bloodseeker, Mr. Arteezy does get out the BKB beforehand. A nice laser flying to a couple of heroes, but Shopify lose their second support, so it's just the cores versus the rest of Tundra, as 33 is going to be able to take out this tombstone all by his lonesome. SabeRLight continuing to chase Saksa. As the Spirit Vessel applied, the finger goes off. Saksa looks like he's going to live. Black hole comes out, but instantly canceled. SabeRLight drops to the deck. Skeeter getting chased by Arteezy, but he's going to rethink his priorities. We'll back away now as the Adaptive Strike. Not quite enough on Arteezy. 33.
Nice try. Nice try.
For the YOLO Meteor. This will be a free roach for Shopify, despite them being at the network disadvantage right now. Arteezy will get a second life.
Scanning.
If they can get this, I mean, obviously it's still a 50-50 whether Fly would even get it between him and Techies, but... Oh, Arteezy actually TP's in, forces the rest of Tundra out now.
Oh, he's they're pincering.
Oh, SabeRLight, he's there with the black hole. It's going to be onto the Faceless Void. They don't have enough damage, I don't think. The Ravage comes out, and now the BKB into the triple man chrono. SabeRLight looks to be the first to drop. Nullifier applied to Arteezy as the Blood Rage obviously not being able to be used. Sneyking gets off a successful egg. The rest of Tundra trying to get the hell out, and they just don't have enough stuns on the side of Shopify, especially when the Enigma's dead. Now sporting a 4K lead. 33 just tanking a couple mines, and now he has the high ground gate advantage. Let's see who can get the jump here. As Crit, he's going to get nullified right off the bat, and he's just going to die to Saksa's finger. Just like that, it's 5v4, but Enigma comes in with a black hole onto two heroes. We'll have to get it canceled. Now he's getting pursued. 9 doesn't quite have the damage to finish him off as the pipe is keeping him quite healthy. There's a Malefice, 33, looking for the Ravage target. Nullifier onto SabeRLight. They get him very easily. No, that's a grab ally. He stays alive a little bit longer and then dies shortly after. Very unfortunate. Ravage comes through. Double kill for 9 as the buyback from Fly. Chronosphere placed by Skiter. Impale to follow. Nice layering of stuns with a blast up from Crit, keeping Skiter in place. But Abed, he's trying to go back to base. He'll get there successfully. Because I can't speak English, Jenkins. But Shopify lose 3 in this fight. You can see from Tundra's side, they've lost nobody until now. Finally, 1 kill for Shopify. As Abed, off the back of double buyback from Shopify, they lose 6 heroes. And they only get 1.
He's getting nullified, so he doesn't have Blood Rage. And then also he's losing 70 attack speed because of the Morphling Ags.
Cheese on 33, who now has an overwhelming blink. Love these builds, though, on the Tidehunters. Every build feels quite different outside of the Meteor Hammer. Every game's a little different. Oh, they're going to find Mr. SabeRLight next to his wall of... I don't know what that thing's called, actually. He dies right next to it. Tundra get another tier 2 tower. None of which remain now for Shopify. So a complete map advantage for Tundra, 18k lead. Aegis is down in 20 seconds. I'm a little surprised they didn't try
Skiter.
He
found
right into Arteezy. Turns it, okay. Gets off the Blood Mist, which was recently picked up by him. He's getting bashed into Oblivion. And Finger of Death. I don't know if he got that off in time to get the charge. Did he have 4 charges already?
Like, surely the finger would have killed him if it connected, right? He was way, like, he was low enough.
Yeah.
I mean, in any case, they get the kill on Arteezy. Pretty much a solo pick off from Skiter, so... very nice little usage of the ninja gear there from him, and SabeRLight's going down to 9. Another solo kill.
Disgusting.
Yep, 2 ninja gears on the side of Tundra.
Yeah, it's one of the scariest items to go against when you're behind. As it's already... The map is already constricted quite a bit, and you have to worry about constant individual smokes on top of regular smokes. As Sheepstick is not coming anymore because he realizes that they're not even remotely close to getting it. As Fly goes down to the Tentacle Surprise, as Skiter, who is the Tentacle Man this game with that Arcana, but just going about their business, not really worried about what Shopify can do because I don't think there is anything. The kills did not match the farm that Tundra were still getting, despite the deaths.
No, I mean, this is a game that is an amazing example of how strong stacking is on this patch. I think more teams should do it. As Crit goes down, drops a gem, so Sneyking will be picking up a second one of those. He dropped his own gem to pick it up, so he'll have to, drop the magic wand. I'm
gonna look it up. Okay. Very important.
Yeah, it is really important.
19 kills.
12 and 2 this game, so that's...
Do the math.
31 kills, 3 deaths
pretty good for a day's work. Arteezy trying to focus down the Lion, but does get off the Ogre Seal Totem, dies shortly after, but now the BKB's down on Arteezy. He's going to get chased down to the ground in all likelihood. Fly continuing on, has his tombstone with the grab. Ally doesn't get it off in time. It's the Chronosphere and the Black Hole being used in succession. Skiter is going to live through this engagement, though. Time walks off most of the damage, and now Shopify dropping like flies. Nullifier gonna be used. Abed's dead, and that should do it as GG's call. So 2-0 victory for Tundra. Goodness gracious, they looked extremely good, and this is off the back of a awesome draft. The fact that they have so much flexibility with some of these heroes like Morphling, you can play mid. I mean, we talked about even Tidehunter being able to go mid. So much flexibility in the draft, and they take full advantage of it here.